Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. And it's complete downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here's the return from inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Grab behind the line. It's McDaniel. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, USC. They're setting out to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Lets it go quickly. He's got his man wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Johnson. The pass is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Gives it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll run it to the right side. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here comes a handoff. Will he score here? Touchdown, SC. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. He didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first down.
The Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Delgado. Touchdown, Southern California. Still no answer from this offensive machine. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's McDaniel. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. USC offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Offense backed up here, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Back up to his own end zone. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Timeout is called to touch strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So after consecutive losses, they've got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. He put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's McDaniel.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff.
Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to take another shot right here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Touchdown, Trojans. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
38, Georgia, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McDaniel. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the completion made. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Dogs are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Using his legs on the scramble. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. It was a great example there.
They'll run it here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. First down, pickup tackle at the 45.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He'll hand it off, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Johnson. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And the Trojans move into the red zone. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll test the right side here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's McDaniel. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but on a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to throw again. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 10. 1 down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
3rd down play for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge